business. So maybe we get
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
perfect. You have a chewing gum? I do. What made you want to start your own digital marketing agency?
I started off finishing school and I went straight into university and I started off in communications and journalism. I kind of had it in my mind probably back in 2014 that I wanted to work for myself. From there, I then worked in an agency where I really loved the fast-paced environment, being able to work with many clients and really, develop myself there.
What are your kind of main service offerings with that?
So our main service offerings is digital marketing strategy and consulting. So really mapping out what digital marketing strategies to implement for clients. The second thing that we really focus on is paid advertising, Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat, Pinterest. We see so much tremendous growth and value using that channel. A lot of it is website optimization. Having great content is so important. Strategic marketing activities are important. And then what is happening once, you've got your good content, the marketing activities, you've now been seen by the people. What happens when people actually get to your website? Is that where everyone falls over, or is that where everyone has a glowing experience and why you're skyrocketing to your growth?
What are some of your key roles? And then we'll kind of shift into responsibilities after that.
Around 50% of my time goes into my people, getting a lot of time with them in order to make sure that their development is going really strong, and then also we're producing the best results for our clients. We also work on quarterly goals together as well. So basically they have 2 to 3 goals that they need to achieve each quarter, or that they are really aiming to achieve. And I'm very for listening to what they want to achieve and where they want to go. Then the other sort of 40% would be towards account management, relationship management, and then also sales and business development. I think as an agency, and especially given the name of the business, Bonnie Media, it's super important that I'm really on top of all of the client comms that are happening, even if there are team members managing it, that I'm sort of still overarching and directing that communication space with the clients. The other 10% is really being there for agile solutions, really being driving business solutions and decisions where they need to be made.
Where's our Uber Eats?
That's not the Uber Eats guy. It's the good gun guy.
The good eats. All right, fantastic. So we got to be quiet because we're in an office. Gabby, you look tense. I don't know why there's so much tension up at Bonnie Media. Hope she's doing a good job treating you well, mate. You've got to get the good gun on you. Look at those triceps. You've been working hard right at the desk. Fantastic. Looking amazing. Rach, how are you? So good to see you. I'm trying to stay off camera. How do you feel? All right, so good. There you go. Well, so much laughing, so much joy.
My neck is so tense.
My neck. Let's get my back.
It'd be great if you could kind of enlighten us. I know you have a few other people on the team as well. So what do their kind of roles look like too?
First of all, we have Gabby, and so Gabby is one of the marketing coordinators in the team, and so she has a really great creative eye, and so she really works on a lot of the graphic design and creative components of the business, ensuring that, we have beautiful creative content going out for them. She's also a Facebook ads expert. She is so fabulous with advertising and absolutely loves being in the platform, so she has her own set of clients that she manages and looks after, and she's very much our creative go-to. Next, we have Rach, who's one of our account executives. She is very much on top of client communications, also forecasting, when a scope is due, when marketing meetings are happening. She's in Facebook ads as well as a specialist and absolutely nails it. She's also learning that sort of graphic design capability as well from Gabby, who's got her own quarterly goals to hit. hit. And then Rach is also learning that as well, so building like a really good creative arm of the business. Then you have Harry. So Harry supports Rachel with her clients and is very much incredibly, he's got such great business acumen. So he works on Facebook advertising. He's also great with Google ads. He's amazing with insights and analysis. So he'll very much be able to come up with a lot of the recommendations for the business. He's great with marketing meetings. There's Ori's our technical guy. So he is very good with Google ads, as well as that he works on really great projects. So he might redo our website, he might implement lots of process-driven things that the agency needs. So whether it's implementing a CRM or if it's implementing a better system, he's working in the background on that. There's Dean. So Dean is our videographer and creative producer. So he's really awesome at getting that content production arm of the business up and going. He's really sitting in that creative space as well.
What do you think are some of the common misconceptions that people have before starting their own digital marketing agency?
You need to have everything ready. You need to have every perfect document and have the best systems. And I think that perfectionism can then hinder you from actually getting started and getting out there. I think that a lot of people may think that they need to have a team to start, really have a lot of capital and investment, but literally I was just doing this on my nights and on my weekends, and it was just me as a freelancer. The biggest misconception I would say is that you need to have everything ready and prepped, but really I was doing it from like my 2013 Mac laptop at nighttime on a couch. No office as well. I had no office.
What do you think has been the most challenging thing that you've had to deal with as a marketing agency owner?
Prioritization is really important because it can kind of go, okay, yes, there's 50% here for the people, and then there's this client deliverable due like right now. But then I guess it's just that balancing act of making sure that clients are really looked after, that your people are really looked after, and then as well as that you're bringing in a healthy pipeline. So I would say just having appropriate prioritization. I would be lying if I said that I had it all figured out. I don't. I'm still learning learning that piece about balance and being able to prioritize life. What
kind of things have helped you become a little bit better with that prioritization and balance? Like, are there certain resources you use? Is there a system in place that you have for yourself?
I would say for the team, what's been really great to help prioritize everyone is to have our weekly whips. So they're called like weekly work in progress meetings, or just like weekly catch-ups, just to really gain clarity on where every single client is at, where all of their workload and where their time is going, making sure that we're all feeling really comfortable with our week ahead. Communication has been absolute key to making sure that that prioritization happens. And then also the one-on-ones that we do. So we do one-on-ones every single week where we're able to have those open discussions about how they're feeling about their week, where they think that they could delegate. I would say that that's been the best way to prioritize the agency as a whole and communicate. Preparation is key. And if you know that you have a lot of upcoming work, you know, thinking of ways that you could batch things together or get more efficient with your time, or who could you resource in advance, I think that that is such a critical component to getting your balance back.
Would you say there's any softwares that people should really get familiar with in terms of project management that you use personally?
For forecasting, I would say that having an Excel file and just being really honest about, okay, this is where every client is at financially, and what we forecast is going to be conservatively, by the way. I would never like over-index yourself that it's not achievable. Whereas I'd say Excel's really good just to literally get an overview of what it looks like, and then also your expenses as well, feeling quite on top of it, and that I can obviously, you know, pay every staff member and also be able to take home a wage. That's really important.